Alright, welcome back guys to another video. On today's episode we're going to be working on the VT Clubsport again. Let's get into it. So if you watched the last video, you would have seen we bought a VZ for a parts car. All the doors are going to go on this thing. So hopefully in this video, we get all the door jambs painted, we get the insides of the VZ doors painted and then all fitted up. Yeah, the car's out behind the shed, so we're going to bring it in now. I don't know how this car's going to go getting out of here because it's like real slammed in the rear, and I don't know if you can really see it, but it's in a bit of a hole. So I think I'm gonna have to just send it out. Nice and tight. I have a feeling it's not gonna want to come out. Alright, so if you watched the last video you would have seen this car, but basically it's a $350 parts car for the clubby. I had a few people after the last video say that they wanted us to do a bit more of a, I don't know how you say it, a bit more of like a how to do things rather than just skip the processes. So quite often I'll get people ask me how to get VT, VY, VZ doors off because they've got the pins, and I think even like VLs and some of the other Commodores have the same style. So I've got the tool here and I'll go through how you use it, and we'll take these doors off and we'll start getting them ready for paint. So we've got the safety latch unbolted, we've also got the loom disconnected, and this is our tool to get the door pins out. So basically that goes through and then you do the thread up on the bottom, and then you use this tool to clip into it and then you hit it down with a hammer. So I'll go ahead and put this in. Alright, so obviously I just did that video then, but the door was a little bit in the way, so I thought I'll just quickly show you how to do it. I'll put the pin back in, so you hit your tool through like that, and then you screw on the end cap, and that end cap is small enough to go through the hinge, but big enough to hit the top of the pin. So you then put your tool on the underside and it hits on the other end of this, like that. And you get your hammer. Just like that. Sometimes you've got to give them a pretty good belt with a hammer because obviously that gets a bit gummed up and really seizes in there. So all you do, take the end cap off and then you pull your pin back through, and that's it.
Morning, Jesse.
I don't know whose idea this was, but
Audio.
we got these doors off last night, and then yeah, this morning before we start work, we're going to just try and get these door trims out, get the windows out, and start getting ready for a bit of paint. So we'll get stuck into it.
All right, so we've just taken the door molds off, and as you can see, there's a bit of rust here, there, a little bit in there, and then so a little bit more for Jesse and I to fix up. What else did you find, Jesse?
So there's a bit of rust behind the front guards as well. Probably can't see it too well, but just in there. So the guards are going to have to come off now, which is a little bit of a hold up, but it is what it is. We've got the doors stripped and ready to go.
Yeah.
But we've also got another car just dropped off, which we got for free.
Oh. Let's have a look at this thing. Walk us through it.
Well, so someone I know, they were telling me that they were going to take this car to scrap, and I asked what was wrong with it, and they said that it still ran, could be registered. So I'm thinking maybe in a future video, it's a bit of a budget build maybe, like a very quick paint job.
Have you tried to start it at all yet, or?
So apparently it runs, but we haven't tried. I put a new battery in, I'm about to put some fuel in it.
Yep.
But he said like he was driving it a few months ago, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Well, we should go take it for a burn then. We should try to get it started and take it for a burn. Take it down through the paddock, yeah.
Do you know my favourite thing about this car?
What's that?
Spare wheel location. I can open it. Look at that. How cool is that? There,
It's such a weird spot to put a
I know.
a wheel.
You'd think it'd get pretty hot, but you know.
It's such a unique car, isn't it?
Yeah. So Dylan's trying to convince me to slam it. I think it looks cool lifted.
Well, I personally think, like, sacking it would be gangster. I know what it's meant for, but...
Yeah. So it's a full drive model as well, so that's why it's so high. So it's got like the little stick in there, it's got like 4 high, 4 low, and then it's got front wheel drive, so... But the interior is pretty tidy, I reckon.
How many Ks are on it?
I'm not too sure.
What is that? 294. That's pretty good. It's actually in, like, pretty good nick. Like, it's not mint or anything, but it's...
But it's definitely too good to get scrapped.
Oh.
Like, if it runs and drives, don't scrap it. So
Yeah.
we're going to show you, like, just say this car was for sale, you might pay $500. We're going to show you how cheaply you can build a car and get it on the road.
So what are you thinking that you want to do to it?
Just paint, really.
Just paint?
Just tidy it up, a bit of paint, maybe sort out suspension because it's pretty low in the front and high in the rear, so just change one of those to make it work, give it a service,
Yeah.
and then just drive it, see what happens.
All right, well, let's try to get it started for now.
All right.
I think this car suits you a lot, honestly.
I do like Subarus, actually.
I think get rid of the Commodores, just buy Subarus. For oh, okay, here we go. Reliability.
We got to do a test.
Oh my god. Alright, you don't even know if the brakes work in this thing, man. Oh my god. Ah!
Colin McRae.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh no. Oh, dude, this thing is sick. At least it works.
I want to hear what it sounds like from behind.
Get out and I'll leave you here.
I think you should do it like a little hill run.
Bit of a rally drive here.
Yeah,
Alright.
like from here or something.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, like
Look
that.
at how floppy that is.
Is it floppy like that in gear?
Yeah. Dude, this car. Oh, I'll turn that on first. I like this car. I reckon paint job, maybe a service. It's a little bit tappy, but we might be able to fix
I
it.
think that's just the Subaru way. You should feed it to her. Go on.
Oh! Dude, this thing rips. That's second gear.
What a weapon, dude.
This thing's a beast.
Is she skid or not?
Should we do the old rally launch?
Yep. Oh, look at it now. It's filthy.
Well, it definitely runs. So, a bit of paint, I can. What do you reckon? Next video, maybe?
Yeah, I reckon definitely do it next. Do an episode on it. I think it deserves
we'll
it.
just do, I don't know if we'll paint it or what we'll do, but. No?
It's not a Commodore, man. You really got autistic at the end.
No, alright, so runs and drives, we'll do a video on it definitely. I'm not going to do any more on the clubby this video because, to be honest, I'm just a little bit over it. I will do more this week.
Yeah,
we're going to go to Dylan's house and work on the drift car. So we're going to weld the diff.
Yeah, weld the diff and maybe make the exhaust mount and all that sort of thing.
So we'll go over there now, go do that, and then we'll get back on with this thing a bit later on. Right there?
Yep.
Oh shit! Alright, so the front guards are off and there is a little bit more rust than I was thinking, which is annoying. I could obviously see this here, like sort of through the guard gut, but it has gone right around and eaten away that second skin. So there's going to be some patchwork to do, and it's the same on the other side. It's actually probably a little bit worse on the other side. It's a bit up the top. And then, yeah, that's all eaten away, that panel there. So, yeah, I have to cut that out, make up some new pieces and weld them in. And then I'll repaint all in behind those panels. So, basically what happens is water will run down the inside channel here and see if there's rust in there. And then it gets to this skin, goes underneath, and then just rust from the inside basically. So to fix it properly, I'll have to cut that all out, make up some little metal patches, and then weld them all back in. But yeah, this car is taking a bit longer than I intended because the more I pull it apart, the more rust I find. But I just want to do it properly. I don't want to, you know, skim out on stuff and then it not last. So I think I'll still get all the door jambs and stuff painted first, and I'll just paint up to sort of like here. And then I'll do the rust repairs, and then I'm probably going to paint that like matte black, or put like a bed liner over it or something. So yeah, I'll get stuck into these jams. car masked up, all prepped, and we're going to put a bit of 2K high build primer on. We're not going to do any red or anything tonight, mainly because of that rust that we found behind the guards. So yeah, we're just going to high build it up, and then we can do the rust repairs later on in the week and hopefully get colour on everything all in one go. So we'll get this on now. Alright, that is a wrap for the BT. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, unfortunately, because we found all of that extra rust in behind the guards. But for now, it's going to go back to the corner of the shed, let that primer dry, and we're going to get on with the budget build. So, let's get it.